the moonraker goes in search of his dream of gold. I search for love, for someone to have and hold. I've seen your smile in a thousand dreams, felt your touch, and it always seems you love me. You Where are you? When will we meet? Take my unfinished life and make it complete. Just like the moonraker knows his dream will come true someday. I know that you are only a kiss away. I've seen your smile in a thousand dreams, felt your touch, and it always seems you love me. You love me.
Screw it, we're going random ball on this one. Let's start getting this set up. I had to leave to go take a piss break because I needed to pee before that fucking match started, but Stargate's victory anthem's only a minute long. Alright, let's see what we're doing for setup here. First off, Red Letter Media gave me a paste pin, so we'll do that. P1, sub by condition.
I've already seen that Red Letter Media has quite impressive aesthetics.
Not only do they have very impressive aesthetics, they came here with
and
a
the
custom
stadium.
stadium.
Yeah. Somebody, put in the work.
They had an amazing amount of effort put into this team, and we love to see it. Unfortunately,
So-
AIDS Moby is staying in.
So most likely they're gonna crash and burn somewhere.
That is usually what happens, isn't it? Let's see, we get that. Corners I gotta set up. And this says, like, our choice on whether we want Rich Evans or Macaulay Culkin to start. Macaulay Culkin's in better condition, so we'll put him in. Rich has played more
Yes.
anyway.
I think that is only fair.
Everyone else is good there. And then they have some other instructions and a hype video as well, so I'll play that before we get started.
Wheel of the Worst is not really feeling it.
No, but he doesn't have any good subs.
Oof, that's rough. I mean, usually then the best thing you can do is like at least sub that player somewhat early, so they aren't hit by fatigue as much.
Luckily, David Carradine is there to make up for it. Hopefully he doesn't choke.
Well, not calling it yet, but where it goes.
The jokes will never stop. Mr. B Natural can stay in. Where do you play, Danger Diabolic? Oh, Dr. Forster is also in red, so he gets to stay on the bench for now. Joel is good. Everyone else looks good for them. I think we're good to go on setup for these two teams. So, I guess we'll just play this hype video and get music and get going. This hype video is 2 minutes long, so see you in 2 minutes.
The commissioner's on my ass. I get gas. Every day ends with a Tums Festival. Right now, because of you, I gotta go to the bathroom.
He says that Hollywood Cop gives him so much grief that he's got gas all the time, and it's like a Tums Festival.
He doesn't say that. That's Samurai Cop.
What?
He doesn't have the Tums Festival line.
Yes, he does.
In
Cameron
this
Mitchell
movie?
does. Yes. The
I
movie
could
that we
swear-
just
I
watched.
don't remember hearing Tums Festival.
Every day ends with a Tums Festival.
Yeah, Cameron
you're-
Mitchell says Tums Festival.
You're thinking of the other guy from Samurai Cop.
Every day ends with a Tums Festival.
We literally just watched this
I
movie.
don't remember Tums Festival.
I don't either, Jay.
Every day ends with a Tums Festival.
I referenced it while we were just rewatching it. The Tums Festival.
Tums Festival.
That was Samurai Cop.
Every day ends with a Tums Festival.
He wrote.
I am 115% sure you're
Let's
wrong.
go to the footage.
Every day ends with a Tums Festival.
I'm right.
Tums Festival.
I'm right.
Tums Festival.
Is it shocking to you that in this Amir movie, that is the prototype for Samurai Cop?
Every
that
day
he
ends
would
with a
two
Tums Festival.
Russian
Every day
police
ends with a
chiefs
Tums
who had an obsession
Festival.
with Tums.
There is not a single reference to Tums in Samurai Cop.
He does not say it's like a Tum Festival in my stomach.
Every day ends with a Tums Festival.
There's multiple references to Tums by Cameron Mitchell in Hollywood Cop. It's a Tums Festival,
I
goddammit.
am so right, it's painful.
Tums Festival. Tums Festival. Tums Festival. Tums Festival.
It's a Tums Festival.
Now, Jay, lean forward into your microphone and say, wrong.
Wrong.
Through the dinner. You got any Tums? I need some goddamn Tums.
Man, I'd go for some Tums right now.
Beautiful.
Alright, with that, hopefully this doesn't also go to extra time, but fuck me, I guess. Let's get this going. Red Letter Media versus Mystery Science Theater. Hi, Billy Mays here for the original Rig Rag. The fastest, easiest, and safest way to cover up any rigging, guaranteed. So who's gonna need a lot of those.
I don't think this is actually a real working product. Did you ever hear of PES 14? The fun.
It's not a story admin would tell you. Oh good, I haven't seen ANF yet today. Nice to see him, even if he's just a line ref.
In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his boss didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joe can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robot will call Cabot. Gypsy. Hi, girl.
Every day we receive thousands of terrible VHS tapes and DVDs. Some are so fucking weird we don't exactly know what to do with them. That's why the Wheel of the Worst was designed. It's a torture device for the modern age. The wheel is spun 3 times. Each spin selects a video at random for the group to watch, and then evaluate which video is the best of the worst.
In unrelated news, I've also built this this legally distinct Plinketto board. Oh.
Thank you, Random, for giving us the giant skull, or just the regular skull, but we're off. And an instant steal on kickoff from Crow. As he tries to touch it up to Tom Servo. He's trying again, but it's intercepted this time by Red Letter Media's defense. Now this is going to be a very interesting game.
It's impressive how Macaulay Culkin can look so young and so old at the same time.
It's a weird thing. He has a very special skill to look simultaneously 14 and 40. But this is going to be an interesting game, because Mystery Science Theater is here by the skin of their teeth.
On the 3D model, he looks like, 10 and 100 at the same time.
Oh, no, that's fucking AIDS Moby in the background. He's on fucking camera duty, and he looks like a giant baby. But yeah, Mystery Science Theater only barely advanced because Babylon Berlin tried to help Drake and Josh get here instead. Meanwhile, Red Letter Media should have lost to a team who was trying to play for the spoon, and instead drew them.
I mean, that's what PES does to you.
Gonna be a tough option, but AIDS Moby with a great shot there. It had to be saved by the keeper.
Was that on target?
It was. The keeper had to get a foot on it.
Oh, wow.
That was an impressive
really
shot.
Good. That was really good.
Brain's gonna take the corner here. Go all the way out to AIDS Moby. They really want to keep setting him up. Get a pass up there. We're looking for Mike, but that's sent back out to the midfield. All the Crow by himself who just gets killed by the wheel of the worst.
Murder there.
Just got knocked on his ass by it, and he couldn't do anything but sit there and be frustrated.
Yeah, it was like perfectly clean.
Yeah, the ball's a little hard to see because of the bright green pitch, but it's fine. Also, yeah, you see the incredible effort that went into the stadium. Would it surprise you that the stadium and the team itself is made by the VRG guy?
I am not surprised. He mentioned it multiple times.
Oh, it's a hack now! Hack with the shot, kapows!
And then he asked me to help him with tactics. I was like, do you know who I am?
Yeah, that is a very bad idea. This is the guy who gets out of doing tactics as much as possible just to be an aesthetics monkey for people. Please, somebody, anybody, do my tactics. I will do all of your models. Just do the tactics for me. Deep throw in here for Dr. Forrester. Touches it down to Crow, but loses it to the Plinketto board.
See, when you do aesthetics, at the end of the day, you have a model that hopefully works. And most likely it does. But when you do tactics, you get something that absolutely fucking sucks.
Oh, great pass here to Macaulay Culkin. Has to get around the Cowtown Puppet Show and is just off the side of the bar. That's a second kapow now for them.
Get saved?
Yeah, it hit the bar. It definitely kapowed there.
Oh yeah. That could have been close.
Red Letter Media, they're getting some really nice chances here. Meanwhile, Mystery Science Theater, they keep struggling.
Would like convert them because they have good chances and so far nothing from them.
Oh, they're looking for Hack this time. Hack is in the boss, and there he shows them how it's done. Go. Mike gets them on the board, 1-0.
You have a problem. You're gonna die.
We don't stop these creatures. The women with big tits will be safe anywhere.
Dad, you've got fucking big tits, and I'm gonna tell everybody I saw.
How is it? Awesome.
Every day ends with a Tom's Festival.
When I find that son of a bitch, I'm gonna blow his head off.
We got
got bagels! Whoa!
He don't come so much in my face.
I spent 11 years in Louisiana and I...
Tell the crew to push the Whopper button!
Man, looking back at OBS for this one, it's a little weird seeing the Mystery Science Theater overlay on a Red Letter Media stadium.
It is a little bit weird, but it's also very fitting. On the other hand, I noticed there are some weight painting issues on those models. Casey, get a fuck back to Blender, you talentless hack.
Oh no, called out. You can't do that. You can't say the manager's name on stream. No. I'm a serious esport.
Thankfully, there are no rules for streamers or commentators.
I mean, there are, but I don't give a fuck. It's an invitational. Eyes on Breen now. Up to Hack. Mike wants another one. No, he's lifting it. He wants AIDS Moby. They keep trying to set him up. They keep trying to make AIDS Moby happen. It's not going to. We're never going to like him. Now, let's see if Mr. Science Theater can even get anything, because they're really struggling here. Crow and Tom Servo have not been on the same page the entire tournament.
No.
Instead, AIDS Moby again on the run. Can Jack do anything? He backheels to Fraud, who backheels to Hack, who's wide.
Hey, they're getting the chances there. It feels like...
Yeah, and that was really slick setup.
Mystery Science Theater's defense is just constantly wide open.
Yeah, they're giving Red Letter Media every chance possible, and their offense is just doing nothing. Crow and Tom Servo have not been on the same page this entire tournament. The front men for Mystery Science Theater just refuse to work together.
Yeah, it just lose the ball instantly, and when they have it, it's just... It feels like they're completely alone.
Yeah, it's the two of them up there. One of them gets bodied by a defender, and the attack is over. It's every time for them. This is their best attempt, as Crow now has a good opportunity. Slowed down to go back out for another cross. Gets an awkward header chance, and Cameron Mitchell comes out to grab it.
Maybe he should have just taken the shot.
That would have been the better opportunity, but he went out wide again for some reason. Just another bad decision from Crow this tournament. Yeah, Cameron Mitchell had to use his telekinetic powers to grab that, because he's certainly not taking his hands off his desk. That's where his booze is. No added times. This is going to be the last attempt here as Hack backheels the Fraud, who's saved.
And these backheels in this pass, they are just really, really good.
Yeah, that is the best way to attack that isn't just crossing, is get into the box, backheel to an uncovered striker. And then it's entirely down on if the keeper's paying attention, which... Mr. Science Theater's keeper is the only one paying attention. No shots. Look at that possession. 70-30.
And they say possession is a negative stat, and this is just one team just did nothing, and that's why they have no possession.
100 passes to 40. Like, Mr. Science Theater, are you here to play today? And, like, they don't have a pace spin or anything. They're just a full
pass
auto.
completion. Like, one side has a pass completion of, like, 91%, and the other one, it looks like something like 75.
Yeah. And that's with 30% possession just in total. Like, they are doing nothing. And unfortunately, it's going to continue. They're not making changes. They're an autopilot.
I mean, it's the second half. We might see a momentum shift. This is pass after all.
Yeah, they could, try and get their head on straight here. Work something out.
And a positive for them, it could be so much worse for them.
Yeah, this could very reasonably be 3-0 with the chances Red Letter Media have had. Luckily, Frank in that is, like, he's at least on his game. But instead, I think they're just going to keep doing this. As Macaulay Culkin now gets a brilliant pass.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a quick 2-0 for Red Letter Media.
They kept saying, don't hit the TV with your finger.
A two-time loser. Driver, take charge. She's sandwiched in between two crooks and out of there.
Don't hit the TV with your finger.
It's hard to even blame the keeper for that one too. That was just a perfect offensive play. Double touch to get on the different side to completely trick him and make him just guess it's 50-50 now. Am I going left or right?
Tricked out the keeper.
And then they steal it on the kickoff here too. Insult to injury, really. They're gonna run away with this game. Because they can't even a goal kick, they just instantly lose possession, and Mac is just going to keep trying and trying here.
Something is completely wrong in the midfield.
None of the bodies there, nobody's there to get passes except for Tom Servo, and him and Crow, they just don't want to play together for some reason. They must have had a falling out that we're not privy to. Mr. B Natural's going to make an interception there. It might be his first touch of the game. And Crow now going to run. He's got to deal with the Plinketto board and gives it to Tom Servo. They get a shot. It's on target and keeps circulating the tapes. Tries to follow it up, but hits the outside of the net.
You had so much space. You could have just controlled it and then taken the shot. There was nobody else around.
Yeah, a little closer, because that's a non-metal on that wing. Get a little closer with it. No one's going to blame you.
There was no defender nearby. You could have just, taken a little bit more. Just, taken a sec, half a second.
That was a bad play from the Cowtown Puppet Show. Mac touches it up to Fraud in the box, and they can't stop that.
And
that
it
is
got worse.
3-0 now.
Yeah, she was, but then she was a genetically engineered daughter of Dr. Boom Boom Zoom.
Come with me and we can travel around the galaxy.
Dr. Boom Boom Zoom.
Come with me and we can travel around the galaxy. Boom Boom Zoom. Come with me and we can travel around the galaxy. Boom Boom Zoom. Come with me and we can travel around the galaxy.
No, that defender there, Cowtown Puppet Show, no excuses not getting to that before Macaulay Culkin did. He had the lead perfectly and just hesitated, and for no reason.
Mystery Science Theater need a miracle.
Well, they're gonna try something here. They're finally getting forward as Dr. Forrester lifts it for Tom Servo, and he can't jump over the Plinketto board. They get a pass into the box anyway, but Cameron Mitchell slams it out with his desk. And there's gonna be a foul called in their favor. I don't know what the fuck Jay was trying to do there, but he's trying to take out Mr. B Natural.
I mean, I always approve of murder.
Yeah, we could use more murder today, but instead we're going to get subs. Let's see, we're going to do Mystery Science Theaters first. So we're going to keep circulating the tapes out of here for Gypsy. Dr. Forrester for Danger Diabolic. And, I mean, they really need it. We're getting Joel out for Mike. Get the metal sub in. Meanwhile, Red Letter Media, they have some specific ones. 2 CMFs and DMF. That's it. So, no Rich today. Well, no Rich not, like, just yet. You'll see him probably later today. But that does mean old people are
It
gone.
would be quite difficult for Red Letter Media to throw this by now.
Especially with this way that they've been playing. Let's get the Whopper button in here. Yeah, this is the team that, remember, they struggled to beat the team trying to lose the hardest. A team ran a 1-8-1 and tried to throw against them on permanent +2, and was beating them until they switched to -2 instead. And here they are completely handling Mystery Science Theater.
That's how it sometimes go. Pass giveth and pass taketh away.
Cross in, looking for Tom Servo. That is on target. Crow is in the spot to follow up, but Tom Servo gets the volley
They
instead.
finally get one.
They get on the board here. That counts for something. 3-1.
I hear that train coming round the hill. I hope that is my train. I'd better check my schedule. Oops, that was the train to Appleton, but it's going to Circle Pines. And I've got about 20 minutes to kill. It's a good thing I brought some magazines.
Been riding on this old train, been riding it all night. I think I'll go to the club car and get myself a bite. This tuna melt sandwich really tastes quite nice. Oh, got sesame seeds in the bun. Plus it comes with coleslaw and a pickle, and I must say it's reasonably priced. Corral.
5:15 from Duluth, oh my, it's just derailed. The toxic waste is spilling, the conductor's been impaled. A benzene cloud has risen, and the whole tire's starting to call. Within a matter of days, all of our skin will fall off.
Man, no real excuses for Crow not being able to follow that up, but luckily Tom Servo is there.
They came out of the spaghetti good there at least. But I don't see them scoring 2 more goals.
Yeah, no, they're getting their shit together way too late. 3 was a massive hole to try and dig themselves out of. I mean, Cowtail Puppet Show's trying too. That was a great acrobatic clearance.
Especially, with Red Letter Media still, attacking.
Yeah, they're still pushing like this. And killing time, if not sinking more goals in, as Mac had another shot that was on target.
Which also is gonna be another corner.
And it looks like we might, never say never, but we might be avoiding extra time. As Mike Nelson denies Jay there. Push the Whopper button, picks it up. Over to Blood Debts. And no, Breen can't make another pass through. 15 minutes, I mean, 2 in 15's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but they don't have the ball.
Yeah, Red Letter Media is wasting the right amount of time.
Firmly in control here right now.
Neil Breen appears where you least expect him to. Usually from beer.
They lost the ball here. Let's see if...
Yeah, Gypsy gets it up to
That's
Crow.
gonna happen.
Keeping it simple, takes the shot, slapped down and grabbed by Cameron Mitchell.
No.
He could have passed that off instead, but again, those two don't want to work together, and I don't know why.
That costs them more time that they don't have.
As Breen's going to push this forward. Macaulay Culkin backheels again. They were looking for fraud. They tried that same double backheel, but Mystery Science Theater is wise to their tricks now. Let's see, Hack up to Fraud, takes the shot into a defender, tried to follow it up, but was wide.
Power there.
Had to get some power just to get past the defender on that one. And it rolls just off target, so that is a goal kick, but time's running out. There's only 5 minutes left.
They constantly have to push from all the way off their side. That's a long way to go.
But Gypsy, over to We're All Eating Gamma on the wing. No, just trips on Blood Debts, gets it on the second attempt. And Ryan's Babe just gets killed by Tom Servo. And play's gonna continue. Because Fraud is getting a beautiful pass here instead. Past the Creative Hamdingers, but he's saved!
That's another corner.
I wonder if that tackle's coming back for Tom Servo. No, Uther doesn't care anymore. He's allowed to kill Ryan's Babe. Canadians don't matter.
Canadians indeed do not matter.
And header for Fraud is over the net. Frank is doing his best this game, if only the rest of the team were playing up to his potential. And he's still going to get a bad rating because he let 3 goals in, but this has been an incredible offense he's had to face, basically single-handedly. Because his defense is just fucking up more often than not. 2 minutes of added time here, so...
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen for Mystery Science Theater. They might get 1 on this push, but they will not have time for 2. As they find Crow. Crow takes the shot, and that's a slow roller! But he did put that in! If the refs are lenient, they might have a chance.
I'm a janitor. I start work early each morn. I have a drinking problem and a large collection of porn. I'm a janitor. I'm looked on as kind of a leech, but at least I get more respect than the ones who have to teach.
He's a janitor. Please don't sell him short. If you get him too mad,
I'll show you my disgusting wart.
He's a janitor.
Yeah, I'm a janitor. You got a problem with that?
He needs to be loved and respected. He once dated Josephine the plumber.
God, that hit Exploding Varmints, came back and hit Crow and sailed between his legs, but yeah, they don't have the time. They made it closer than it really was, but 3-2 a win for Red Letter Media.
So much earlier.
God, like, they figured out how to play together, but only in that last, like, 20, 30 minutes. And maybe if they hadn't been 3 in the hole to start, like, this would be a different game.
It felt like them playing together was more by accident than intention.
Yeah, because those goals were a little clown showy.
And even then, it probably should have been like way more goals from Red Letter Media.
Yeah, we did need 5 saves from TV's Frank to make this happen. He made some very, very clutch saves for him, but the rest of the team just wasn't stepping up.
Should have been more something like a 4-2 or 5-2.
And man of the match is going to be guest star Macaulay Culkin with a 7-5. 4-5 from Mike Nelson, who came in late, and keeps circulating the tapes as well. Just had nothing for him. Very rough, but sometimes that's what happens. We have our match events here. Hack from Macaulay Culkin guest stars at 27. Macaulay Culkin from Hack at 49. And Fraud from Macaulay Culkin at 61. He was in all 3 goals.
Yeah.
And then late, Tom Servo unassisted, and 90 plus 3 Crow from Tom Servo. They tried, but if they just tried earlier, even starting at like 45 instead, maybe this could have been something.
I mean, if they had like done something in the first half, this would have like looked so much better for them.
But with that, it's taken a while, but that is our quarterfinals done. Our semifinals are now set to be Married with Children versus Stargate and 007 versus Red Letter Media. That is an interesting pair of games. So let's play this victory anthem and get over to our first semifinal. Married with Children versus Stargate.
Yo,
Hit it.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. I want you, baby. My sugar boo. I'm levitating. The Milky Way. We're renegading. I got you. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot.
2 minutes of levitating.
Top stars, do a leap with the baby.
Forgot about Richard.
Like, forgot that he existed?
Yeah.
I got you.
Fuck your diabetes medicine. And milk your tits.
Oh, baby.
Rich Evans is a dumbass, but unconscious.
This isn't Star Trek. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me.